Dylan. You suck at quarterback.
Of being a bomb, baby, you can have the ticket, might not be your time, but oftentimes I gotta remind myself to combine my thoughts and never deny my help. A whole lot richer and a whole lot quicker, but I had to slow it down cause I ain't no grave digger. White folks yelling, yo, that's a brave. Paparazzi taking pictures like I'm in the game. I don't wanna be judged, I just wanna be me. Even though we buy chains, we just wanna be free. I don't wanna be judged, I just wanna be me. We just wanna be free. The one the people looking up to. I tried to reach the sun, but got me stuck to my shoes. You got to be the one the people looking up to. I tried to reach the sun, but got me stuck to my shoes. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, just a person.
Dylan.
Sometimes happy, sometimes nervous. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, just a person. I'm only human. Sometimes happy, sometimes nervous.
Dylan. Pick one.
Don't stop. She say the fear don't stop. Tears don't stop. At home scared, so the fear don't stop. Speak not grip. Rent don't stop. Don't stop. And the fear don't stop. Kids don't stop. Watch your cries when the tears don't stop. Cause the grit don't stop. Don't stop. Okay, text don't call. Fail don't fall. Get around one of a kind like a damn snowball. Out the game, get my name like I am Mozart. And if they saying you a stain, no, they ain't gon' walk. Watch my soul, watch my bro. We were both struggling. How he cough, he need give me no substances. I get on, he get caught, now he gone for a minute. I get told my household was the oldest one. It ain't no fear up in my eyes. They was trying to catch me like fireflies on the west side or the south side. They'll televise, I'm top 5. They'll lie like Killer Cam.
Punk. What's taking so long?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between our visitors and our home team.
I'm a block for you.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Return it.
This is going to be returned in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Ducks?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Snap the ball.
Lawrence will throw.
I was wide open, punk.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, when you got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Snap the ball.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Why would you throw that?
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's
You
intercepted.
suck.
Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And his guys will take over
I'm
at
quarterback.
the 30-yard line.
Yes.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
You
He's
suck.
unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw again on second down.
What?
Wide open receiver complete.
You suck.
From 21 yards away. And the Ducks on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Look.
Point after, right down the middle.
Like
and it's now
so.
a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
Punk.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake
Oh, it's wide
is the
open.
only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing
You suck.
those and maximizing opportunities. A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure
What?
that
Look
he
for me,
knew
watch.
either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Going deep for Hopkins. Caught at the 25. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 75 yards. And the
Got
Tigers
him.
are an extra point away from drawing level.
Got him.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught in the end zone. So it goes for 2 points on the fake and gives them a lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
One that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5.
Pick a play.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First
Don't
and
do this
15
one.
following the delay of game. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. taken in by T. Higgins. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
It's a game of matchups,
Lagging.
and that's why you take your receivers and move them around
Got
a
him.
bunch, especially
Wide
your
open.
best guys.
Like so.
And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Hurry up.
They go play action now. Lawrence, they'll roll him out right.
Punk. You
It's just a
so.
gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set
Pick
you
a
up in
play.
excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On first down, Lawrence.
Punk.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer.
No, that guy was right
Second
there.
interception for him now here in this first half. And
I
you
need
gotta think
space
as a
to
rookie,
run.
Charles, how much does confidence start to become a factor?
I
I'm
think that's a
quarterback.
great question because that's what they're going to check on when he
Damn.
gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here.
No one was
to
out.
the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Ronald Merritt Jr.
That's
there
easy.
to make the grab. And the Tigers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage.
You
He's
so.
going to be taken down.
You so.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Like so.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling because a 1-play drop return interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action.
Got him.
It's coming and down he goes. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson.
Like so.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Got him.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Herbert's throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. This will be
What?
inside the 10.
I was right there.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's going to hook up
Poke.
with the big tight end. Complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ducks are within an extra point of tying up this ball
Poke.
game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch forward and taken successfully. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time.
Poke. Cold.
On play action, Lawrence rolling to his
Got him.
left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the
Whoa.
and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hit.
I was wide open,
Connected.
punk.
Instead,
That
it's
pace.
second down.
So
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big
I
shot
was wide
downfield.
open.
Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
yes, I would have made that pace in my sleep.
2nd and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. Right side pulled in by Higgins. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside
Nice
the
save.
20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Right here. Why'd you lob?
And this is going to
What?
be intercepted.
Why'd you lob it, punk?
Picked up by Javon Holland.
Why'd you
And a
lob
big
it?
turnover there as
Why'd
his
you
guys
lob
will
that?
get the football back.
I was open,
Certainly
punk.
not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of
I was
knowledge
open.
to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
Punk.
That'd be one Peyton Manning.
He's scared to throw the ball deep.
That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by
Got him.
A.J. Terrell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
He's
It goes
so.
without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
What?
Oh, no, and it's intercepted.
Get him.
And a short return to the
Tackled by a
6-yard
kicker.
line. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Hens team does its
What?
job. They're able to secure it. A 2nd quarter onside kick
Chunk.
that failed. Is that
Chunk.
something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them.
Calling the time, mate.
Now the offense going to use
Let's
the first
go.
of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Alright.
Herbert. This will be caught once again by Brown.
Out of bounds.
And he is out of
Book.
bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
No, you
Tight end,
so.
he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, He's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in
Blitzing him.
stride for really good yardage.
Herbert on first down now.
Got him.
As he throws there,
Now
incomplete.
they're
He's
scared.
got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Open man is Rashad. He's got it.
We get ball at halftime.
And that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and
We know
less
they
than
do.
a yard.
Punk.
Again, Herbert. Flushed out right. And he will
Punk.
slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
We're on
Now another
everything.
timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the
They get the
first
ball at
half.
half, punk.
Now a first and 10
Like,
at the
so
11. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Got him.
That'll be incomplete as the clock
Hey,
will stop
so
with 14 seconds remaining.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
On second and 10, the ball back with Herbert.
What?
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds
He's scared.
now
He's
showing on the
so.
clock.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but
They're throwing the ball
surprise,
to
that
the
was
end
covered.
zone.
So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
What?
He's got it. Touchdown. A
Like,
great effort
so.
there in the final seconds of the first half. And
They're
the
fighting
Ducks
it.
are
Whoa.
an extra point away from taking the lead.
Got him.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
Punk. Alright. Oh, wait.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Short kick. Will take it now.
Got him. Flopped. Oh, wait. Don't they?
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Right here.
Going deep for Hopkins. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked
I
up
was
by
wide
Terrence
open too,
Mitchell,
punk.
and he will be brought down
This quarterback
on what
so
will be
he
the final
unthrown me.
play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
Punk, he
This is
unthrew
the
me.
NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The
Like
Ducks
so.
set to go on offense as they come to the line. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking
Right
points
now,
were in the
I'm
locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were
I know.
with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger.
He's scared to throw it deep.
Overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we have to dial things back a little bit.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They're boys to us.
Now Herbert with it, looking to
Get him.
pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Hey,
and
so.
that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just
They're
have
throwing
been
because they
thus
so.
far. They've done a nice job
No, they're
against
gonna
him, but still, with his talent,
they're gonna go
you
for
would
it.
expect them to have more completions
But
to
they
him in this
so.
game.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. On fourth down, Herbert.
Got him.
He's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's
They
a sack
so.
and a turnover on downs. Boy, a
Got 'em.
curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
What?
Complete. The coverage a little
Wide
too
open,
good there.
punk.
And
This should be a
second
catch.
down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree
really?
with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass
Got him.
is almost a win for you.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Nice.
Hopkins.
Don't fake it.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Tigers have regained the lead.
Run the ball. Run the ball in.
They're going to
Got him.
on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Got him.
Clemson
Nice.
back out there to kick this thing away. And that one will
There's
bounce
Geiger.
out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6
Got him.
points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times
I
have we
said
sat in
it.
meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they
What?
recoup and recover. And from the 25, they
No
move
yards.
to the 29, a gain of 4.
Yes.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Here's Herbert. Got him in. It's
What?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
He
across
juked up
the
all of us.
40-yard line.
And this was a nice example
Hey,
of an
so.
offensive coordinator scheming his
Yes.
guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run
What?
after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They're still going
There on the
deep.
first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just
Scared.
saw there. I have to think the major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half,
Yes.
seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Punk.
They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the
Like,
first level. Make
so.
sure that block's secure before
3
they
for
slide
14.
off and try
Got
to
him.
chip someone at the second level. And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like
Get
that.
him.
I feel the pressure
Don't
will
hit stick
shake
there, bro.
every
Just
time he
chase
touches
after
the
him.
ground.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Just go for him. He would have got 0 yards.
Answer to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes ago because
Punk.
they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
What?
And he's got his big tight end here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Justin Herbert
Get him.
looking to pass. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Got him.
Brian
Got him.
Dawkins, the safety with a pick. There he goes, right side. Past the 20.
Dylan.
So it goes as a fumble,
You
but
suck.
the key thing, not a fumble lost.
Yeah, that's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember
You
watching
suck.
teams play. The ball might be on the ground a
Got
number
him.
of times during the game, but the other team
They have to
has
go
it
all the
again.
way from the 3.
It's a huge difference
Got
in the
him.
ball game. And in this
You
case, they're able
suck.
to retain possession.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line.
Get a
And the
safety.
interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
What?
I just have to think the last thing he
Got
said
him.
as they
Sit
went
down.
back out there was, don't do that again. What do
Jinx.
you think?
Would
That means we won. No, that means we won. They quit. Yes. No, play me. Play a game versus me. Punk. No, I'm gonna play a game. Just normal.
Benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the first carry for
He's going to use him
the
like
kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson.
What?
Downfield. It's caught inside.
Who was guarding him?
Touchdown, Vikings.
Bro, I had a guy set forward, man.
76 yards. And the Vikings on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Cousins will try and throw. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Escaping the play. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his... It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Jackson to throw, rolling to his right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. Setting up the screen for Cook. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And it means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook from 17 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They'll look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
They go play action with Jackson. On the move to his left. And now look at this.
What?
Gain, but a fumble.
I know many talk about the kick return as maybe the most exciting play in football. But any type of a return where it's a change of possession, where the defense gets the ball, that's exciting too. But it's not just an accident. Once they get the football, they've worked on finding people to block, running range for the guy with the ball, and protecting him. This one was a long run.
Absolutely, they did all of that and more. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Play action. Now Jackson. This is caught.
That's a touchdown.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Edwards will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he floats one there, incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That is by Thielen. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 75 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense.
Got him!
For the Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 62 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Cousins now from the 50. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Cousins. And it's
guarding him?
Touchdown! Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
It really has, especially as of late. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Jackson on 1st down. And the timing off that time as that one falls to the ground.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. It's Jackson.
What? That is some BS.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot, and And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown, 42 yards. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Anthony Averett picks it. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
What?
And he can't find anywhere to go
Oh,
with it.
what?
And
Why
he
did
goes down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now Jackson.
Why
He's going
didn't
to go for it all.
why didn't he
And
throw?
that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully.
Why does this always happen? I think right when I catch the ball.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway.
Right when I kick the ball.
It's no good. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete. That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards, his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 40. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Being chased out left. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Buying time to his left. Lets it fly for Thielen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler Marcus Peters. And he'll return.